Caroline Collins. I'm a news anchor at Fox 26 Houston. I'm actually currently anchoring the 5 p.m. evening newscast right now. I've been in the business since 2015, and I've noticed lately a lot of people in person and online have been asking me for advice because they're either graduating high school or college and they're interested in getting into the journalism field. So I figured, sure, I can offer up my advice, but I thought it would be really cool to talk to some of my coworkers here at Fox 26 Houston, which is the 7th largest news market to work in the country, by the way. So it's a pretty big city. It takes a lot of work to get here. I decided I'm going to ask them for what advice they would give young people looking to get into the journalism field, and it'd be fun to meet them as well.
So I have the privilege of anchoring with Caroline Collins every single day, and I've been in this market in Houston for 10 years. It took me 5 years to get here, and the piece of advice that I would give to college students is to be sure to do those internships, to see what the career is all about. There's so many facets to it. And a lot of times I've seen so many people come into it not knowing what all is expected and what all you need to really sacrifice to be able to do something like this. It's challenging in a lot of ways. And so when you know that from the get-go, I think you can make a better decision of where you're gonna go. And also, this is kind of like a life lesson too, is just to stay very disciplined. So that means, you know, you might have to choose one thing over another, making sure that you're doing the right thing and just routine-wise and everything. So yeah.
Rashi Vats is the best co-anchor ever. I would say my advice is find a co-anchor like her. All right, it is 10:41 and
You shoot horizontal?
well, this is for YouTube. I'm launching my YouTube page.
Oh,
I know.
Okay.
So it's 10:42 p.m. We're walking out of work. Matt
Thanks for
Cedar,
the time update. We
reporter.
appreciate
What is your advice to high school or college students who are looking to get into journalism?
Well, if you want to do it, make sure you really want to do it, because there's a lot of work that it takes to be successful in this career.
And just because you're an adult going to a very adult job, you may still be running in the building 1 minute before you have to be in a meeting every single day this week.
Eating smushed peanut butter and jellies, sandwiches in your car. It can be rewarding. I guess my advice would be, though, get an internship. Keep doing more.
Yes,
Yeah.
keep doing more. Never stop pushing for that story.
And then make a tape, because if you don't make a tape, you're not going to get that first job.
There you go.
I'm meteorologist John Dawson here at Fox 26. And I guess my advice would be the internships are crucial. Get an internship, maybe even more than one internship, and then make them tell you no. Keep doing don't be annoying, obviously, but keep doing everything possible. And I work on the weekends, and we have a lot more freedom on the weekends. Something to think about as you're doing your internship as well. Maybe that's where you could even do some more. So yes, do the internships.
I love that. Thanks, JD. Meteorologist, JD.
All right.
My name is Gabby Hart. I am a news reporter here at Fox 26.
Okay, your advice for high school, college students wanting to get into journalism.
My advice to you would be only do it if you have a passion for it, and if you're okay with maybe the first few years not making as much money as the people who went to law school or who are becoming doctors or other things. But if you have a passion for holding people who are powerful accountable, for telling the stories of the community and for giving other people voices, then I think you should get into this. If you don't really have a passion for it, then maybe you should take a deeper look at why you want to do it. You can't do it just to be on TV.
Yeah, don't do it to be on TV. That's really good.
Yeah.
That's really good. And always have candy ready.
Candy, you know, a little yellow never hurt anybody.
Sharing is caring.
Always be nice to your coworkers.
Because the industry is small, and
never
your
know.
coworker might end up telling you about somebody else.
Oh, that's right. All right.
My name is Sherman DeSalle. I'm a reporter here at Fox 26.
You took an unconventional type of path.
I did take an unconventional
Yeah, what's
path.
your advice?
My advice is to just have a great attitude. The reason why I got into this business was because I had a great attitude, and I was teachable, and I was humble enough to know when I needed to learn something and to get advice and to listen to the veterans and to just pick up on a lot of great traits that make you a good journalist. Also, try not to emulate what you've already seen on television, because there's so many people in this business that all look and sound alike, but that's not what makes you successful in this business. What makes you successful in this business is being yourself as much as you can, while also keeping that formula of proper, ethical, professional journalism. That's the way to get in and to do really well. because when you're the best version of yourself, you'll worry less about trying to look, sound, feel like someone else you've already seen.
Love that. Love that. These reporters are amazing. I would never give you advice from someone that wasn't awesome. No, you guys are the best. No, you guys are the hardworking, pitching stories. It's literally insane. So you're getting advice from the best.
Greg Krugen, political reporter, host of Watch Your Point. I've been doing this since 1986. That's a long time. When I got into college, I didn't have a journalism degree, but I could read and write well. Where I learned this business was at a very small TV station that was willing to take a chance on me. I learned on the job. That's how people really get this fast, is to go learn on the job. Find a place that will let you do that. And you'd be amazed how quickly you can move and how much you'll learn.
I didn't know that about you. Thank you. And all the awards.
Oh, well.
Oh my gosh, all the awards. Thanks, Greg.
You bet, Carolina.
Hi, I'm Carolina Sanchez. I host a late night show called The Nightcap here at Fox 26, where Caroline works as well. Yes. And my advice for college students who are joining the workforce, I mean, you got to do it all. The way I got to where I am at, I was never on camera before this. I did everything. I was an AP, I was an overnight writer. I worked solos on the weekends, you know, when everybody's out partying, living their best life. I was grinding, baby. What I really hope everyone does is they're kind to everyone they work with and appreciate the work that they do, because so many people have a hand in a newscast or in a newspaper, wherever you work. And if you're not kind to everyone who's part of that process, who gets that wonderful product together, you're doing a disservice, and they're not going to be rooting for you like you should be rooting for them. So be kind to everyone and do everything, because you might find a passion doing something you didn't think you wanted to do.
Yes, just like you. I love it.
Yeah.
My name is Alyssa Chester. I am an associate producer here at Fox 26, and my advice would be that a lot of people think that right out of college you're going to go straight to a big top 10 market, and that's not always the case. Like, a lot of us have worked our way up to where we are. Like, don't worry about getting to a set goal for yourself. Worry about what's happening in the moment and enjoy yourself.
I love that. Who do I remind you of?
Rochelle Strauss from Selling Sunset.
All day long.
I heard her talking about Selling Sunset. I was like, oh, I watched the whole season. So we bonded over that. And apparently, from multiple people, not just you, I am the Rochelle
you're
vibes.
just so light and airy,
Thank
and you always
you.
seem like
I
you're
love
having
her.
a great time.
Oh.
And like, I feel like you would. I feel like you would call me out on my BS. So.
You're like, what vibes are you? You're definitely not. Are you Emma? Are you my Emma?
Oh my god!
I think you're my Emma.
I'm honored.
So just give me your name and what you do here.
So my name's Abigail Guevara Reyes. I'm a producer here at Fox 26. I do the News Edge with Caroline. Yes. So we work together. My advice for college students or just anybody wanting to, get into your field, just definitely find an internship. I think that's very helpful. And then also find a mentor that's going to help you kind of guide you through the process, because that's what I did, and here I am.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so definitely a mentor, somebody who can, help you answer all those questions, somebody who has been through it, and like they can give you their personal advice, so that would be helpful.
I've now been working with Abby since January, and I do the News Edge with her, which is our 10 p.m. show. And I just found out that I knew she speaks great Spanish.
Oh yeah.
So fluent. It's amazing. Her first language until she was 9 years old was Spanish.
Yes.
It's amazing. And now she
and
went.
I write in English.
Yes, she produces a newscast in English and is phenomenal at it, and is creative and is so fun to work with. And I just think that's a huge
you're so sweet.
Something to be so proud of, that you learned this language so quickly. And you didn't speak any English when you went into school when she was 9 years old in the United States. So I just think so amazing, and she's so fun to work with.
I'm Majibola Bordering, and I am the social media producer for the station. So I manage the Instagrams, Facebook, Twitter, etc., etc. I guess the best advice I can give you is to kind of like find ways to mail what you're passionate with you know, news. Like I said, there's a lot of different jobs in news outside of just being on camera. So for me, like graphic design and other things like that was something I was passionate about. So mending that with social media and figuring out ways to like contribute to the news outside of being on camera is really important. And I think like a lot of people don't know that that's an option. So
For sure. These people make it all happen. Web, social media, you guys rock it.
Hey, if you don't want to carry all this stuff in 100-degree temperature or 32-degree temperature, don't become a photographer. And oh, don't let them call you a photojournalist because it's a title that means you got 10% less money. See ya. I'm Raymond Ramirez, and I'm a photographer, not a photojournalist.